Alright, welcome back to another LSR Racing NC video. Today we're with my buddy Austin here, and we're going to be putting the fuel pump on my 63, so that way I can get it home and I can start working on this thing again. It's got a 250 straight 6. The one thing that happened is the fuel pump over here, this little magical thing, went out on me after sitting for about a couple months or so. So we're going to replace that with a brand new one that's before smog, because that's a smog pump, and hopefully we can try to get this thing to work today and I can try to get it home. So let's get on this adventure. Okay, as you can see, we're underneath the car now. There's the oil filter, and then there's the pump from the underside. The two nuts that are holding it on each side are 1/2 inch. You just take those two out, and then my buddy Austin above is going to take this hard line off while I'm working on this. So let's get started. No, there we go. I guess all we need is a rag so I can clean it off. Anyways, now that's out. Let's you gotta clean the surface, and then God, I got stuff all over my face. Like, clean the surface, and then we'll go from there and figure out how hard this is gonna be to put back together, because I've done it on Chevy small block and that sucked. So hopefully this is easy. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna go get the other fuel pump out of my car, and hopefully I packed it. I did pack it. I did grab it. Yep, there it is. Going back with the old Delphi. Try to keep it close. I couldn't find an AC Del Cool, but this is pre-smog, so we'll show you the differences in pre-smog and smog style mechanical fuel pumps. Okay, so here's the difference. Here's the one we pulled off. As you can see, the top, and it's really small in diameter, and it's got a little 3 pieces of metal that kind of used for the push rod part of it. This is a smog. My truck is a 63. This is way before smog was even put in. On top of that too, this isn't even a California car, so it wasn't even a thought of, you know, working as such. So this is a non-smog pump. As you can see, you got your fuel in and your fuel out. Your fuel out is always going to be a hard line, and as you can see, it is really much, it's bigger in diameter compared to the other one, and it's just, but it's a little bit more skinnier, but it's a little bit more girthy compared to, you know, the other ones. But what we'll do is we'll get this one on, see if we can get it to run, and then later in the video we'll tear this one down and figure out why this one stopped working. So let's get this sumbitch put on. I know you could do it from the top, but it's so much easier to do it from the bottom. Can you pick up this hard line? It's in my way. I need bolt. Bolt. I should have went in with a bolt already on it.
This is gonna be fun.
A few moments later.
That wasn't hard at all. Just kidding, it was fucking ridiculous. Oh shit. Fuck, why did these things have to be double casketed?
Later.
Old parts were so much easier to work on. Says every boomer ever.
I know.
I don't know the torque specs because they're fucking probably disintegrated in somebody's corpse right now. So, oh wait, hold on. So, I don't know the torque specs, but click. There we go. That sounds good. We gotta get another hard line.
Well, I gotta get this one out first.
Can you not go up?
No. Gotta go down.
Oh, is it stuck underneath this vacuum tube?
Yeah.
Hold on, just pull the fucking vacuum tube off.
Well, no. It's... Oh, wait. There we go.
4 to 6 weeks later.
So, what's going on? So, I got the panel van back home, and yeah, so that's a lot of footage that I missed out on. The one thing about it, though, is the reason why I forgot to take footage is because I was in a hurry to try to get this thing home. So, but it's home now. But I'll show you what everything that we've done to it, so that way you can see the process that was already done. So, when we last left off, we were in the fuel, or the new mechanical fuel pump on it, and we were putting new hardline and everything. Well, I didn't have the hardline at the time, so that took like a couple weeks to get the hardline because they didn't have the one in my size that I needed. And on top of that too, I had to dimmer down the hardline, so it goes hardline coming off of the pump and then going into the filter as a rubber line, then coming out as the filter as a rubber line, going back to a smaller hard line, and it's going into the single barrel Rochester. So now I'm going to show you what's going on. So this is where we stand. So I got the new pump on, as you can see. It's got brand new hose coming from the feed line from the tank right here. Comes all the way around, feeds in, comes out here, and the line goes back, cuts a 45, and then cuts a 90, comes up right past here, goes across, that goes into this canister filter, goes down and loops. It does like a little loop-de-loop, comes back up and goes back into the carburetor. So we got it like that. It actually runs good, and this pump is actually serving well. But while we were also in there, I had to change the temperature gauge out on the El Camino. So when I pulled the old one out, I was like, well, it's still good, so I put it in here. So this is what this is for. Put the fitting on it and everything. So we got that wired up. We got it shittily ran right now, but I'm gonna fix it eventually. Like, I'm gonna go back and refix it. But also on top of that too, I'm gonna have to get another gasket for down here because it is leaking. It's either the carburetor itself that's leaking, or it's the gaskets that are leaking. I don't know. I just know that like it's leaking gas, but it's not terrible. I just know that like it's okay for what it is. I understand it is the original motor. I understand that it's still got a lot of work to do. But at the same time, this is not the motor that's staying in the vehicle. So this is what we got to do. So I'm gonna put a little checklist like over here or something. So one, we got to work on getting the body and everything fixed on this thing because it's in really bad condition. Actually, hold on. Let's start like this. This is the KISS method list for this vehicle. So first of all, we got to get the 350 small block built. Very stupid simple build. We got to put the new trans in here that I've got. We got to tear apart the front clip so I can make modifications. I got to order my bag kit, and I'm still looking for some wheels to put on it that would be that would look good. I'd really like to go with the GM transports like these, but they're really hard to come by, and on top of that too, they're really expensive right now. So that may be something later down the road. I'm fine with the mag wheels that I have on it now because They were free, and I've got the original wheels. I got the original steel wheels. They're over here. They're like way back in the back behind the mud grips. And by the way, these, sneak peek, these are the new wheels and tire combo for my S10. So that's to come soon, but that's a different video. But yeah, so that's about it. This is my there should be more on my 1963 Chevy C10. I think probably the next video for it is once it gets warmer, we'll do a oil change video, just to get some content out there. But anyways, if you like what you saw, and sorry about the missing content, I'm gonna try to do better. But if you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you around on the next one. Deuces.